Nation, isolation, distancing, social, club social. Glee Ben, show welcome. We are brought to you, as always, by Butterfinger. My barber is such a butterfinger, they lop my ear off. Great to be with all of you. I'm leg one, time for leg two. Ladies and gentlemen, know him, you love him. It's Hofstetter Steve.
I think my internet might be messing up at this hotel. It sounded like Ben made absolutely no sense, so I'm not sure if that was my connection.
That's fine.
Anyway, if you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. Throw in those Facebook stars. I think they're still a thing. I don't know. Whatever. Point is, support the show. And, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of support, the third leg of the... What? It's Rachel. Okay, she's gone. Chris Bowers, everybody. Chris Bowers.
I hit the wrong button.
Hey, what's up? Rachel can be the third leg if she wants. I don't really care. I'm excited to be here. We got Tyler Gooch and Danny Eagle today, so I'm very excited for the show. It's going to be a lot of fun. Queen Rachel, how you doing?
God damn it. I'm wearing my fancy hat today, guys. This is for you, Ben.
That's your fancy hat's a hood?
It's my hat.
That's called a scarf, Rachel.
Oh, shit. I always get it
close.
confused.
Very close, very close. So I rode the mechanical bull last night at Saddle Ranch. That was fun. So
yeah, we were talking in the Patreon. Bowers told us about this, and I suggested that we take a bet on, because he has video of it, and I suggested we take a bet on whether or not he made it.
Yeah, they ride the bull for a certain amount of time. They make it go faster for a while, then eventually you stop or you get thrown off and maybe hit your head on something. So who knows what happened to me? It was interesting. My legs are very sore today, but it was.
So I suggested when we do it like an auctioneer, right? Like we'll have the video queued and then we'll play the first 2 seconds, 3. All right, do I hear 4 seconds? 4 seconds. Anybody?
Wait, is this my sex tape or the bull riding thing?
Oh.
Anyway,
No. We need long enough content for the show. Is the
I know, that's what I'm saying. The overrun on the sex tape's 9 seconds. All right. Anyway,
How good are your thighs generally? You have pretty good thighs?
well, I've always said when you're fat, every day is leg day. So I've got pretty strong legs.
Yeah, Bowers can't skip leg day, and he also can't skip.
I can, but if I wear corduroys, it starts a fire. Anyway, we did not have an overnight game. I think I saw somewhere on Facebook that Jeremy was back seeing Dina again yesterday, so I'm assuming they did their own overnight game that we weren't a part of. So is there a Night King game, Rachel?
There was. The Night King game was Tired or Exhaust a Song, right? And shout out to Ralph for making me do fucking homework. Don't send me homework, guys. He sent me a 4-minute long song. 4-minute long song. I got through maybe 22 seconds. But it was good. So shout out to...
It was good. The part you listened to was fine, sure.
It was great, but don't send me homework. I liked Rebecca Fisher's Snoring on the Dock of the Bay.
Nice.
And Jack's On the Bed Again instead of On the Road Again. But the winner is Frankie Berman. Pooped, I Did It Again. Congratulations, you're the Night King.
I went
Frankie
to
Berman.
my job.
I do like
Praise
that
poop.
song. Probably could have worked for multiple contests.
Probably could have. What's today's game, Steve?
Today's game, because I am staying in a fairly fancy part of Manhattan. I'm staying right off of Central Park, and so it's fun.
And I have started using cloth napkins in my home.
Yeah. This game's about Ben using.
And Ben's also been started wearing very, very cool hats. That's Ben's also wearing old timey hats. This also fits in with today's theme.
So walking around to get my slice of pizza or bagel or whatever, I keep walking by people who are just way too fancy for me to ever be near. And so I decided, let's fancy a celebrity. Let's make a celebrity even fancier. So for instance, Gal Gaudio, or Extremely Rich Little, or how about instead of Joe Biden, Joe Buy Everything Den. Anyway, take the name.
Steve, how about Kevin Sorbet?
Kevin Sorbet works. I liked Fancy Grace. Take the name of a celebrity, make it fancier or upper crust somehow, and that's how you play the game. If you want to submit, what you do is you comment on any of our feeds. But if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end of the show, as well as having a much better chance of being read on air, what you do is you comment with a tip, at least $5, of a super chat, a PayPal, or a Venmo. And we'll read those at the end. As always, if you're in our video front row, you get up to 2 entries for free. And by the way, I am meeting not only a whole bunch of people that have been in our video front row at the shows, but also I met Amina, who I was not on the show that she was in the front row. So I was like, "Hey, you've never been in the front row?" She's like, "No, I just was." I was like, "Well, I wasn't." So, but yeah, it's been really cool to see everybody.
Yeah, I've been seeing all these pictures, all these people meeting together. It makes me so happy when I see our fans meeting and hanging out with each other in real life. It's really cool. I really like it.
I think the coolest part is like when they meet up with each other at the show or before the show or etc. I think it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, super cool. I like that a lot.
And I just
like
want
a
to
bunch
announce.
of us were kidnapped and taken to your show on Saturday, which definitely affected my attendance on Saturday. So
This is
we had a great turnout as well.
staring at me for 30 minutes. You guys, it's episode 314. Thank you, Tam. Thank you, Front Row, for pie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, it's Pie Day. What's interesting is I told Chrissy it's Pie Day. She's like, Pie Day's in March. I go, no, I think it's our 314th episode. And then I looked at our note, and it was the 315th episode. And I'm like, oh, I must be off. And Chrissy's like, do you think they know the episode more than you do? And I'm like, for sure they do. And then I went through, and I was off by one. And this is the 314th episode, so it is Pie Day.
Heaven.
What did you get, Steve?
What'd you get?
So I ended up getting like a fruit tart thing.
Oh.
I tried to get like more traditional pie, but like I said, I'm in a fancy neighborhood, and all the bakeries are like, "Hey, we're bakeries. We have macarons and also other kinds of macarons." I'm like, "What the fuck? You don't have anything else?"
What'd
I
you
got the
get?
best pie of all time. Key lime. Don't come at me. Fight me.
I got a piece of blueberry peach pie, and I got a chocolate banana bread pie, which I'm very excited about. So thank you for that. Mostly because I get to eat on the show.
Yeah. And I got my favorite pie. I got pepperoni. So thank you. That's really good. So I appreciate that, Tam. Thank you.
That is perfect. That is absolutely perfect.
I get pie rewards from Domino's too, so
All right, introduce the front row so they can eat their pies as well.
There we go, Betty. Let's go front row.
I just took one bite so I could prove I ate it, so I need a second. I got a lot of game entries ready for tonight. I love today's game. Video front row doing a camera thing, you know what I mean? Oh god, that piece of pie is so good. Fuck, that was good. VFR, hello and welcome to the show. We are joined by Fancy Pants Steve and Fuxedo Val.
Nice.
Nice Mad One shirt, Steve. Nice Fuxedo shirt, Val. Well done.
Steve just got baked into a pie.
Well, he's baked anyway.
We are joined by LJ Mutts and stuff coming to us from a field and things. Whoa!
Hey, bottom of the base! Hilarious!
Holy moly! He looks like a delicious Mike Myers.
LJ, if I could just say one thing to you. Hello!
So James Wilson, take note, that's how you give someone something to work with. You know what I mean?
Favorite today, LJ.
That was awesome. Nice work.
That is incredible. We're also joined here eating pie by one of our favorites. She comes to us at a 45-degree angle because she's cute. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Class Pavilions. 44-degree angle, I should have said.
Cute.
That works out really well because Ben's obtuse.
Out pretty also good because Steve's 180 degrees of an asshole. We are joined.
I apologize, Ben. You're an angel.
Thank you. I saw one of these days you'd be apologizing. We're joined by Phoebe Mendez. Hello. Hello. Bunst. Bunst love. I love that.
Nice work.
Nice looking notebook too. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. What is that? Okay, that's.
Steve Dick.
We don't show nudity on the show. Oh, it's
They're everywhere.
Oh my God.
Apparently, there's an orgy at Phoebe's place.
The United Colors of Benedongs.
It was close. I'll give it to you.
Thank you so much. We've got Brad Clark here eating pie in space. Ding, 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 ding.
Nice.
Wait, is today May 14th? March 14th?
No,
it's our
it's
314th
our episode
episode.
314.
Oh.
Which I explained on the top of the show. I explained that 6 minutes ago.
No, I know that's 314, but I didn't know if it was also March 14th or not.
Oh, it's
September, almost 6 months after that.
It's August 31st, so close. It's almost March. Yeah.
But what about in Australia? What about in Australia?
September in
As soon
Australia.
as Ben's sex day is over, Ben just loses track of the calendar. He's like,
Yeah. The day after Ben said, "Oh, Lady's wearing a Ben hat. This is nice. You guys are
Yeah.
married."
After about 5 days, I lose the strength to make even the marks on the headboard of each day. Oh, nice hat.
Right?
Nice hat, young paper lady.
thank you.
We are joined by James Nielsen with a pie background. He's about to smash a pie in his face. James, the floor is yours. Okay, well, next, I guess someone misplaced his pie. We're joined by Steph and Ruse, all of them coming to us from Australia. What is that, some kind of a cream puff? Boston cream puff?
I couldn't get a pie, so I've cut a Lavington into a square of a pie.
Oh, a
In triangle
Lubbington.
Nice.
pie.
Everybody knows Lubbingtons make for great pies when cut into squares. Also, defucks a Lubbington.
I had a Lamington muffin when I was in Australia, and they're fucking good.
The fuck's
It's the best-
the
It's the best thing since Betty White, Ben.
Yeah.
been saying
The only
we're
problem
all
with Leamington
thinking.
is when one Leamington jumps off a cliff, all the rest of them do, and then they're all wet.
It's a sponge with shaved coconut on the top and jam in the middle.
Nice. And,
Wow,
if you jam
they
in the, and if you jam in the middle of the sponge, you won't get her pregnant, so that's nice.
What I find sad is that
Eating powers.
I find it sad that they haven't gotten food in Australia yet.
It's really fucking good, Ben. Give one a try. It's really good.
What's it called? A JP Slovington?
Yep, that's what it's called.
Yes.
All right,
JP
well, perfect,
Slovington.
because we're joined by JP Sleepy Bear and his cherry fruit pie background. Ooh, I do like the cherry pie, my God.
Oh, nice. It's not a background, it's a foreground.
Much free, is that right, Ben?
Oh, man. Look at Adler and his tiny pies.
Adler's
Little
tiny
baby
pies. Oh my gosh, go with the one in front of you with all the strawberries. Right
Do
there.
the
No,
pointy
that-
ones right in her face. Okay.
And speaking of Pie Day, it's Zara Bending from Australia, everybody. I don't know what that one meant. I don't know what that one meant either.
You're fine. You're fine. My pie is out of frame.
Hey, maybe if you pan down. Maybe if you pan down.
Zara, take it.
It's also referred to as a personal pan. I don't know. I would pan down, but it would be panned by critics.
It comes in 30 minutes or less, or it's free. Anyway, let's keep going.
We'll match anyone's advertised pie, or your penis is free.
Ben, shut your pie hole.
Is that the bum or the?
Lord. The fact that you don't know.
I guess it depends on how you eat pie.
I want it to hit me right away, Steve.
Ben's problem is he can never solve for pi. That's his issue.
3 point. Whoa, where are you going?
Ours' problem is that he solved for pi, and it's 3.14.
Hey, I got it. They didn't call me old pie dick in college for nothing.
I thought it was because you stuck your dick in a bunch of pies. So.
Well, it was part. I mean, it was 50% 150. You know, shut up.
C-level nickname.
Heidi ho, neighbor. It's Frank Notaro.
Pie-dio.
Good to see you, Frankles. And we're joined by Aranka. Happy Pie Day.
Good.
I like that we're defining pie very broadly today. It makes me feel welcome.
Pie. Well, cobbler. No,
Gobbler. I mean, my thing's not doesn't look like a pie either. But I can't eat the other one because
Strudel?
I'm not getting banana. Anyway, the point is,
Well, you and Aranka and Leedy are also defining hats kind of all over the place. So.
through that. Also, Aranka, would you consider that a snickerdoodle?
Just for you.
Thank you so much. We are also joined here in the VFR by Rebecca Fisher, coming to us from
Hi.
Temple Pie, England.
No pie.
Oh,
Rebecca, you're in
Hi.
Hartlepool, right?
It's hardly pool. Everyone's constipated.
Hard poo. Okay, great.
And we're joined by Greg Pot Pie. The chef is going bonkerific in the background there. You gotta love it. That's what Rachel wishes her background could look like every day. And we are joined by Sean Ehrlich and his pie.
Chicken pot pie? Is that a chicken pot pie?
it's a pot pie.
It's a chicken pot pie. I love it.
Apple.
Oh, apple. Oh, all
It
right.
looks like a pot.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I do enjoy that he's eating it like it's a muffin.
You sure that's not a giraffe pie? Where's his giraffe? Oh no, what happened? Oh fuck. What did the fox eat?
We are joined by Anna. It's all good in her hood, the pie lady.
What kind is that? Is that chocolate cream?
Yep. Let me
Oh, that's the best kind.
Damn.
Yum.
I had a 4-year-old tell me it was the best pie she'd ever had. So
Cute.
that's saying something.
Yeah.
Not let the kid have any of the pie?
Yeah.
Never had or ever had?
Ever.
She said it was the best pie she had ever had.
Oh, I thought you said never had. I thought you were like, haha, you can't touch this damn pie, child.
Saying, maybe not a whole lot of experience for a 4-year-old, but she was quite impressed.
Get
Benny,
that.
just because they don't let you touch pie in your house doesn't mean we can move on.
Just so you guys know, I was offered to choose a slice of a flavor of pie, and I wanted a banana one, but Carmel's allergic to bananas, so I got a berry one. She could enjoy some, and they said choose a second flavor, and so then I chose a banana one. But I cared about her first. If somebody can message her and tell her that's maybe I get laid, that'd be great. And we're going.
So you're saying Carmel's allergic to bananas? That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it turns out she can't have banana pie. She can't have carrot cake. It's weird. It's and for some reason, she always tells them not to put pickles on her sandwich. I don't know why.
What about
I'll go on now. We're joined by Patrick Yoakley. He passed the idiot test, everybody. Good to see you, youngster. What is that red and white thing in the background?
Oh God.
A robot.
That was a telescope. It's a telescope.
Oh, that too.
Yep, it's the newest telescope and the dedicated astrophotography camera.
Nice. So you can take a picture of an ass from how far away with that?
Yeah.
Well, it can see Jupiter quite well.
Oh, what about Uranus? Okay, let's be done.
Abby's been holding that pie that way for 4 minutes.
That is Abby holding a pie with a saddle drop on it in honor of Bowers riding that bull.
What kind of pie
Is that a pot pie too?
Yeah, with whipped cream on a chicken pot pie.
Can't hear you.
We can't hear you, but
Pumpkin?
oh, apple.
Mincemeat pie.
Can you do sign language?
Mincemeat.
It came out of a chef's ass, and it was warm. It was
So
very
chocolate?
Mincemeat.
Mincemeat. What?
Mincemeat. Wow.
That's very British of you.
Did you say bumpkin, Steve?
I said pumpkin. Pumpkin.
I said bumpkin pie.
Powers, I understand that you've never heard of a pumpkin before, but pumpkin.
And now a man who, out of every 10 entries, 3.14 are hilarious. It's Ray Benjamin.
I have a Schrodinger pie. I don't know whether I'm going to get the pie or not.
Eat up, Ray.
A lot like Ben.
We are joined by Frankie Berman and Selma Glare. Oh, Lord.
Nice.
Why don't you tell her to go make out with Sarah Michelle Glarer? And we're joined by Wendy. I barely made it. I have no pie. That's all right. That's all right. Hopefully your voice is back for the end where we can not hear you, but in the way you can hear you.
It is.
What is?
How high are you, Ben?
I'm not high. I just don't remember what I said a second ago. I shifted on to making fun of your mic, and I forgot what pie joke I made, and then you said it is, and I don't know. I can't follow what you're saying. Coming to us with Tam ate her pie. Ben took too long. That's why she's got a step ladder in the background to try to reach that blueberry one on top. It's Timothy Brown.
Blueberry?
Blueberry.
Did you say blueberry?
Damn right I did.
Eat blueberry pie.
You should. And we are joined in the V to the F to the R by the woman drawing all the festivities today. She's also been my paper boy for 19 years. It's Carmen.
No problem, governor.
Extra, draw all about it.
Read all on my head.
Wow, you're a newspaper head. I love that.
All right, we also have two great comics as always. Tyler Gooch is back. Tyler, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. I was going to participate in the festivities. I was cooking a dessert using some weed butter, and I was going to make a pot pie. Turn my video right back off. I'll see you guys later.
Also, Data Eagle is back. Data, how you doing?
Good. I'm off my meds. Thank you, CVS, for not having those ready.
This will be a special appearance then, huh?
Yes, very special appearance by everyone in my brain. Is going to be joining us. It's like a bunch of toddlers chasing butterflies up here.
I've heard if you can't get the medicine that works, horse dewormer is great. If you want to use that for whatever's going on, I hear you can get it at any feed store and it'll fix you right up.
Yep.
So.
If your horse is too warm, use dewormer.
You can't see me, but I'm hitting my foot right now.
You should give that joke a 4.
Thank you. Take that, Ted. I'll take whatever you got, including the pills.
I love it. Rach, we got anything coming in? Rach?
Oh yeah. We've got some generals. We got quite a few. Technics said points to LJ and he wins the game, the pie game, marvelously.
Marvelous.
There's some stuff in my mouth.
I've been shit in your mouth. You think making things better.
Bunce, shout out, thank you, LJ. The Grim Retails, Brad. Did the moon hit your eye like that big piece of pie? Bunce, happy Blueberry Pie Day. So
Nice.
she's partaking in blueberries. Alexander Breyer, say it until someone gets it. Tech calm high paws. Tech calm high paws. Tech calm high paws. Is that like tickle my balls? Is that what he's trying to say? It is, right? You, Alex. Technics, Zara's pie. Always fresh,
What?
must remain refrigerated. Technics, Sir Pie Trick Jokely takes as Grove. Photographicals.
What?
I don't know. I think he's on one today.
Another year.
Photographicals?
That's what he said.
Or does it say photographs?
No, it doesn't.
What a bird.
And then last, Jack, I thought we were friends. Pronunciation time, Rachel. Here's some famous mathematicians. Pythagoras, Leonard Euler.
No, stop! You can't say Pythagoras and then not.
Hey, guys, come on. That is his name in the original Spanish.
It's ridiculous. I can't believe you said it that way.
You know the Pythagorean theorem?
Favorite mathematician, Pythagoras theorem.
I like the Pythagorean chants. Those were my favorite.
And that's it.
Wait, no. What were the others' names?
What were the other ones after
I already
Pythagoras?
archived it. Let's see. It's Leonard Euler and John Van Neumann.
Oh, okay.
Okay, those were a little.
Pythagoras
easier.
is the other one you fucked up. All right, nice work.
You don't know the other two well enough to make fun of you for it.
I quit.
It's actually
caught up?
it's Leonard
Are we ready?
Nimoy.
No, it's Finding Nemo. All right, anyway, coming up right now, returning champion, it's Tyler Gooch, everybody!
All right, thank you very much. 2, 3, 4. Here we go. I've been trying to lose weight recently. I've been trying to eat healthier, and the problem I have when I try to eat healthier is I always I'm really good at lying to myself and telling myself stuff that I know is not going to come true. Like I was at a party the other day, and they had a nacho, like all you can eat nacho thing, and I told myself, I lied to myself. I was like, I'm going to have one nacho, and that's it. I'm going to stop. And that you can't have one nacho, of course. Then I was like, all right, 2 nachos. And I'm done, right? 3 nachos, and that's it. I'm going to stop. After 5 nachos, I'm not going to have 8 nachos, and I'm not going to have any more. 13 nachos, and I'm not eating any more. I get myself in like a fibbing nacho sequence.
Fuck you.
There are no other comedians that have the guts to even attempt a joke like that. Nobody else would even try that. Everybody else would just come up like, oh, relatable material. I'm not a coward like all those people you see that are successful. Right? I think if I ever joined like a death cult, I would try to be the funny guy at the death cult. That's what I always think. Like, I think if I had been at Jonestown, I would have waited till everybody else drank the cyanide, they died, and I would have taken a sledgehammer and smashed a hole in the wall that looked like the Kool-Aid Man. The authorities got there, they'd be like, God damn, this guy means business, doesn't he? Pissed him off. I joke about that, but I had a friend that was in like a really apathetic death cult, and they all drank cyanide. Like, I probably should have stopped after the Kool-Aid part. With live and learn. What are you gonna do? I read some depressing news recently. I don't know if you guys heard about it. That I read Mr. Peanut has osteoporosis because his bones are peanut brittle. It's a dessert theme show. I thought I'd sneak that one in there. I've been trying to read more. I've been reading. I started the new book. It's called The Lion Masturbating in Front of the Witch in the Wardrobe. It's the author is C.K. Lewis.
Oh God!
Oh God!
Oh no!
How many other people out there could even think to do a Fibonacci sequence pun and a C.S. Lewis literary pun in the same 5 minutes? I'm reading a biography about Malcolm X as well, and Malcolm X. It talks about his like growing up with his father, Malcolm IX, Malcolm 9. I don't know if it's an authorized biography. It might be. I think there's a lot of stuff out there. Like, we're very quick to judge people in this society. A lot of people think like everybody, like if you say one bad thing that makes you bad or one good thing that makes you good. I don't think it's that black and white to me. I think like you can be in that gray area. Like, I've made mistakes myself. I know I've made mistakes. Like I took in a bunch of bananas one time that had gotten separated from their bunch. I tried to look after them, but that doesn't make me a good person. Just like accidentally setting them on fire doesn't make me a bad person. I'm just trying to be the best bananas foster parent I can. I don't know if you guys could hear me Googling dessert types while you're talking about this. It's kind of in the middle of something. This is a graph of like when you see someone falling down. The solid line is how dangerous it is. Like, so as the older you get, a fall becomes like the most dangerous thing that can happen to you. You have to have a life alert button on in case it happens. This dotted line, though, this is how funny it is when someone falls down. Like, kid falls down, that's not that funny. Well, like older, but there's a divide here of like how serious the fall is. If they're injured, it's still funny. It's a little less funny though than if they're turn out to all right. All right, this is the last one I have here. This is movies, and the solid line is how interesting the movie sounds in just a description, and the dotted line is how likely that movie is to win an award. Right. So this is like, what's that movie about? It's like The Rock and Vin Diesel have to drive cars into a spaceship to blow it up. Like, that sounds awesome, but that's not going to win. Anyway, this down here on this end, what's that movie about? It's about a woman that lives in a van. Like, what happens? Like, she lives in a van. And she meets other people that live in vans. Okay, that's going to win a lot of awards at the Academy Awards. All right, that's all I have. Thank you very much.
Tyler Gooch, everybody. Tyler Gooch. Tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. I got to be honest, I don't usually laugh at a comic with my middle finger covering my face. Like, that's not. But I felt like that's what your set was. It was, and also the Fibonacci joke was absolutely hilarious. I would have loved to have seen Rachel pronounce it, but also the idea of like, that's one of the things I love about this show is that you could do a Fibonacci joke on this show and it would crush. I would love for you to do that joke on Rogan.
You tell this guy, pull up the Wikipedia page on Fibonacci sequences. We're gonna learn what that is first.
Dude, the Kool-Aid Man was hilarious. I love the idea. The Kool-Aid Man who killed all those people. Oh my god, that's so funny.
He's out for vengeance. You don't want to mess with him.
Yeah, the cops come in, they just go, "Oh no."
Oh no.
Do we really drink this and kill ourselves? Oh yeah!
I love how Gooch doesn't get applause breaks; he gets "fuck you" breaks. There's a moment where he goes, "Oh fuck you! That was too good. I hate you."
You gotta quit. You gotta start moving quick between jokes before the booze can gain traction in the crowd.
They're saying Gooch. They're saying Gooch.
No, I tell myself that all the time.
What'd you say?
I was making a Simpsons joke. The Boo Earns joke from the Simpsons.
Nice. Rach, we got anything coming in?
We do.
A lot of people want their money back.
People on YouTube.
And we actually had
Yes.
everyone who tipped from the last time you were on the show has sent us a Venmo request.
Well, Technics was like, "Oh, Zara, you know the pie joke that I sent through the super chat. It was really funny. I think I blamed the delivery." And I said, "I'm right here. I'm in the chat. I can read this shit you say about me."
He
Tyler,
apologized. That's so funny.
they say really nice things about you. Cassie Nolan tipped you and
You don't have
said,
to
"You, sir,
elaborate.
are a legend." Tam Brown sent you $8 and said, "The sequence of hilarious jokes just increased in relation to each of the 2 previous jokes. Well done."
Exponential growth. I like that.
Abby sent you $10 and said, "For the Fibonacci joke."
Oh, she did it.
Thank you.
Heard them say it before.
Also, you don't know if you were actually called a legend there, or if someone just said you are alleged, and Rachel just can't read. You don't know.
Jennifer Story tipped and said, "God damn it, that was so good." Ray Benjamin sent you $10. Great set. Kim Stewart sent you $10. Again, I'm laughing so hard while shaking my head. Great set.
You're familiar with more of these tips on every show. Am I the comedian that gets the most curse words in their tips, their tip messages? A lot of goddammits and stuff as people tip.
There are a lot. I can't think of anyone that would get more than you. If I'm honest.
The best thing I've seen was I said this on the show a bunch of times, but my favorite comment I've ever seen, Tyler, is one of your Facebook pun jokes where one of the Louisville comics said, "I will mention you by name in my suicide note." That I thought was the best thing the best comment I've ever heard anyone say to a comic.
You might know this guy from several suicide notes. Please welcome to the stage.
Let's see. We also had Rainey Longmire send you $11. "I did not see the Fibonacci joke coming. So funny."
Thank you.
Dana tipped you and said, "You're deeply disturbed. Never change. Fibonacci was priceless. Great to have you back."
Yep.
Fibonacci actually was priceless.
Fibonacci.
It's a little bit of a stretch, but we get there.
Tyler calls us Dick Fibonacci because it's had exponential growth and you never see it coming. Anyway.
Rachel Sui sent you $10 and said, "The Fibonacci and the Kool-Aid man made me laugh out loud. Love your graphs. I can't wait to see you again."
Nice.
Oh,
Hayden Graphics Lamaster sent you $12, and here's $1 and $1 and $2 and $3 and $5.
I'm getting the impression from these tips that I peaked after my second joke.
Sounds like.
You didn't figure that out during your set?
I have the ability to build myself up in my mind while I'm performing.
Patrick Yoakley tipped you and said, "Frankie D. Kool-Aid approves. I was definitely bursting."
Thank you.
Technics tipped you, "Well, Gooch, I see your set and I see how pachow bow."
Tyler on that episode.
Greg Murphy said that episode was a year ago on Sunday.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Oingo Boingo tip for Gooch. Maneater was playing at work yesterday, and I got to use your truck driver Hall & Oates while listening to Hall & Oates bit. Thanks.
You're welcome. I'm glad. Thank you for paying the usage fee, so I didn't have to track you down for royalties.
Yeah. The usage fee is the same as you make when Spotify plays one of your tracks.
Right. Yeah. Just chop a penny up into some bits and send me one of those.
When Spotify plays one of your tracks, actually what they do is they take one of those pennies, they put it in those flattening machines, then they send it to you.
A souvenir penny.
Yep.
Technics tipped you again and said, "Gooch's pathological liar cult dies of lies."
That's probably better than the one I had. So I'll update my list here.
The Grim Retails tipped and said, "Love the bananas joke. It was appealing." And I was surprised by how lightly it started before going dark.
I gotta say, I like that tip a bunch.
Jack sent you $5 and said, "Get yourself some honest nachos."
Thank you.
Zara tipped and said, Fibonacci had me laughing harder than your last 2 sets combined. Are they rude?
Oh, no, that's what Fibonacci numbers are. They combine with the previous one.
That's hilarious. I like what you did there. Front row Steve said to $10 for Gooch. Please stop with that highfalutin, intellectual, brainy folks humor. I just don't understand.
All right, done. I'll dumb it down the next time.
Amazing. And then 2 generals. Tam Brown, General, as you wish. Oh, Steve, Rachel, say Fibonacci. I did it like 12 times, bitch.
Great.
And then Technics tipped me.
Yeah, but wait. That's after we said it though. So.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I know.
Fair.
Technics tipped $3.14. Rachel has successfully extracted a pie payment. I called him out. Dickhead. All right, we're ready. I am on a sugar high, guys.
I want that to be my ringtone.
Unwell.
Dickhead. Fun ringtone. I need that as a ringtone.
That should be a sound.
Did you guys know what it's called when Sally Field does a commercial about her weakening bones and immune system? It's called a fibromyalgia sequence. Osteoporosis, but it sounds
Ben,
joke is a mesothelioma. Anyway,
next time you're deciding between eating more of that pie and making that joke, I recommend the pie. It looks real good.
Your pie hole's better for pie. Okay, are we ready for?
We're ready for Dana.
All right, coming up next, returning champion as well as Dana Eagle. Everybody,
All right, thanks so much. Hello, ladies and deltas. It's wonderful to be here. As you heard before, I am having some issues with my meds, and it's hard to go in and yell at the pharmacist and feel like it's legitimate because he knows what meds I'm on. Yeah. So it's a tough spot. This is my first Zoom show in a while. I've been with the people, and I have to say, so happy to be here in my kitchen with you guys. It's also been nice to go out and return to hating everyone in person. That feels that's where I can really bring it. That's where I shine with the eye rolling and the audible sighs. And you idiot, why are you still bringing a check to the grocery store? So that was worth being vaccinated for. That's right. I'm vaccinated, though I use that term loosely because it was J&J. So, but before I got vaccinated, everyone said, "Are you scared? Are you scared to be vaccinated?" And I'm like, I'm a gay bipolar Jew with a lazy eye. What's a vaccine gonna do to me? I grew up in New Jersey eating fast food with the hormones in it. I went through puberty in 30 seconds. I'm like, bring it on, vaccine. Show me what you got. Now, I have one friend, she's not vaccinated, my friend. She's anti-vax. She's vegan. She's anti-vax, my friend Shelby. But we love her. We support her. You have to, because you always need one canary. And it's like, how bad is that Delta variant? I don't know. Let's call Shelby. Hey, Shelby, how you feeling? Oh, you can't talk because you're getting Botox. Okay, makes sense. Oh, pure. I tell my family that I'm anti-vax just so that I don't have to see them. It doesn't work. They are not troubled by modern science at all. In fact, my mom, she quit smoking the day I was born. She knew about the dangers of secondhand smoke, so she thought she'd mainline it to me for 9 months. And then growing up, everyone's like, Dana, you're so thin. And I was like, no, I am Virginia Slim. I don't know if that's the reason why I got a lazy eye, which is fine, you know, because New Jersey, that's one more than normal things. People are like, oh, you got a lazy eye, you got a feezy. My brother has 2 vaginas. then I had to wear a patch, but my parents were cheap, so I just shared my mom's nicotine patch. That was a new one. Giving that one a check mark, damn it. All right. Yeah. I don't know how political to get on this show. Afghanistan is it's been devastating. Like, this is $2 trillion and we're not getting our security deposit back because we let that mess, man. I mean, this is like Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan. It's bad when you have a record that's worse than the Mets. Here's the thing, like, I think if we really wanted to help Afghanistan, we should have just armed all the women. That was the way to do it, right? We should have just given them the $2 trillion too. Then I would have moved there. That would have been my plan. No, because we gave them all this money to like build a government, but then they just ended up using it for bribery, and the government, you know, they just ended up using it for themselves. And it just makes me so sad because I'm like, that means they were like this close to democracy. Because that's what we have, right? We have like, that's what our system is. We have legalized bribery. It makes me so angry, and I just want to get out and demonstrate and fight the government. But then I go to my mailbox and I get one of those stimulus checks, and I'm like, oh, this bribery kind of works now, doesn't it? My mom is, they're going to be stopping, they're stopping all the help now, right? No more unemployment, because they have to, because they found out no one wants to work, right? They can't hire anyone. No one wants to work here. I'm like, what, 3 minutes in? I'm ready to quit right now. It's exhausting, right? Exhausting. And turned out it's expensive too. So my mom, she's very concerned about my future though. She's like, you need to just, you know, think about your future a little bit. You know, she said, just give it some thought. So I gave it some thought, and I told her that. I called her up. I said, I gave it some thought, my future, and you're going to need some more life insurance. Kind of butchered it, but you know, because they expected more from me, my family. That's what it is. They expected more from me because, like, my grandfather, he came here years ago. Like, he came here so long ago with just $10 in his pocket, and today I could really use that $10. My grandmother, her side of the family, they came here with nothing but the clothes on their back, but that's just because they didn't want to check any luggage. I don't know what we do. When I have kids, I'm going to speak to them in a foreign accent, tell them I came to this country to make a better life for them. Because otherwise, what am I going to do? Tell them I came from a world of privilege and have whittled it down to this. Thank you, guys. My name's Dana Eagle.
Dana Eagle, everybody. Dana Eagle. Tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Absolutely hilarious set. I will have you know that the Mets came back for 5 runs in the 9th inning and won today, and they won yesterday also. And yet they still have a horrible record. The joke was correct. Okay, so throw in those tips both for Dana and for the Mets.
And CBS. They're going to have the Mets ready on September 3rd.
Well, and Dana, I like that joke because, yeah, the person who knows your meds is the same as like trying to ask the girl at the bank, because she knows exactly how much money's in your bank account. You can't be like, hey, you want to go to dinner tonight? And she's like, where are you going to take me? Fucking Chili's, dickhead? No, I'm not going out with you. Calm down.
Oh, I played a small town in West Virginia many years ago, and I was talking to this girl at the merch line, and she said something about how crazy some of the people in the town are. And I was like, yeah, definitely a wild one tonight, huh? And she goes, yeah, I should know. And I was like, what? And she goes, well, I'm the pharmacist. And I'm like, oh, shit, you actually know. And like, that always stuck with me, because the idea of, like, every small town does have a pharmacist, and they fucking know everything. You do not want to get on that person's bad side.
They know who's buying condoms. They know everything. That's
yep, they know it all.
Pregnancy test.
Yep. I love not getting our security deposit back in Afghanistan is a fucking great joke. I just imagine walking around the Taliban and then pointing out like holes we put in the wall where we put our posters up. We have to film in the face before we leave.
It'd be like, do you see these holes you put in the countryside?
It'd be such a hilarious walkthrough.
They're also like, hey, can you take these 8,000 people with you back also? Take
Right.
your roommates with you.
Rach, we got anything coming in?
Yes. Dana, I like. Looks like you have Patrick's telescope behind you. So.
Little robot.
Robot. It looks like a fucking robot. So Tim Brown tipped you and said, the canary bit left me breathless. Such a funny set. That might be my meds talking, though.
Your meds pay. Sorry.
She tipped again just because she had to add some for that Mets burn.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kim Stewart sent you $10. I am totally feeling your set today. So funny.
Hey.
Ray Benjamin sent you $10. I loved Virginia Slim.
Thank you. I do too, apparently.
Jennifer Story tipped you and said, so you can go to Canada for cheap meds.
There you go.
Sweet.
Okay. That's cool.
Towards gasoline, I guess, on a road trip. And Hood sent you $10 and said, I loved it. Please come back soon.
Nice.
Yeah.
There was, let's see.
I feel like maybe this was more of a diagram group. I think they like Tyler's diagrams, and I just needed to diagram more of my jokes.
You know what, though? At least they're not saying, God damn it, Dana.
Yeah.
They're all saying, great set, Dana.
The difference between they're trying to give Tyler enough money he can quit comedy. That's what they're trying to get him to do.
I'll have you know, I have comedy bookers knocking down my door asking me to stop emailing them.
Let's see. Dana Technics tipped you and said, you're so Virginia Slim. Great joke and set.
Nice.
Zara tipped you. Love your foreign policy. Back tipped you and said, this is totally not bribery. Chili Dog sent $10 for each comic.
Nice.
Brad Clark sent $10 for each comic. Thank you, guys.
Nice.
Let me see. We had a general from Tam said a pie in Jamaica is usually $3, while a pie in the Bahamas is $4. I know because I've always been a fan of the pie rates of the Caribbean.
Come on.
God damn it, Tam.
Tyler, you see what you've done, Tyler. You see what you made.
Can I get somebody kicked out of the show for gimmick infringement? What I can do?
Can we see Patrick Yoakley for 1 second? See Patrick Yoakley if we can. No, we got to see Patrick.
What'd you do, Patrick?
No, I just think he looks great. I think Patrick looks super good.
Ben, did you get turned down for the part of Patrick on Psycho Storm Chaser? Is that what happened? Is this like your Leno experience?
Just hired for the reboot of Idiot Test. I don't know how this happened.
Guys, I know this hotel internet isn't doing very well. There's 2 Bens on screen. I don't know what's happening.
We just chase storm. It's a way of life.
2 bends to the wall. All right.
2 bins on a Zoom screen. What is this? A New Yorker meeting? 2
bins on a
2 bins. Masturbating.
Only a matter of time till we see a dick.
Whoa! That's my telescope.
All right, guys, I gotta go do a spot. So can I jump
All right,
off
brother.
and plug
Good
real quick.
night.
I'm
do your
actually going to be
plug,
on
Steve.
Comedy Juice tonight at Gotham with Michael Rappaport, Steve Byrne, Taylor Tomlinson, and a bunch of other amazing folks. So I'm going to go do that. So
Very cool, brother.
Fun.
Have a
So
great
happy
night.
for
Have a great
you.
night.
I hope success
Bye.
keeps
Yeah.
coming. So happy for you.
That seemed completely sincere too, Dana.
All right,
we
Dana,
caught
you got
up, Rick?
tipped by another Dana from one Dana to another. I just realized I have to kill my pharmacist. They know way too much. Great. You got tipped by Casual Steel. Thank you. Steph Andrews sent you $50 and said, a Mets burn is like a St. Kilda football burn. Amazing set, Dana.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to buy a Mets hat with that money.
I think we're caught up, but I have a quick question, guys. Speaking of vaccinations, Dana, someone told me today that they originally had the Johnson & Johnson shots, and then just a couple months ago, they decided to get a Pfizer boost. And I was like, can you do that? And he's like, why not? And I'm like, there's nothing backing the study. He's like, I just decided, I saw Delta come in, so I decided to get a Pfizer boost. And I'm like, cool. Has anybody done that?
Yeah, I got all of
I
them.
don't think you're allowed to mix and match like that. I don't think it. It's
Barbara, did you say you have all
for
of them?
animals. You have
I
to
got
stick
all of
with
them.
your
I
same
went-
set.
It was just free, so I just went to Dodger Stadium every day for a couple weeks.
No.
I think it's like with dog breeds. When you mix them, they become healthier, I think. I think that's how it works.
Was that why I have hip dysplasia now? Is that what happened?
Oh yeah, you do. You are going to get a little bit of that.
Hip dysplasia.
All right. Last tip that came in, Anna Hood sent you $10, Dana, and said you were too good. You were good too. You were good too, she said. Not too good.
I'm gonna diagram that.
Post those. All right. We're ready for the game. So the game today is fancy a celebrity name. The unpaid that I grabbed was from Oingo Boingo. He had Private Jet Li. And so, all right, front row, raise your hands. Dana and Tyler, starting with the front row. These are the ones that we're going to be voting on, so just remember your favorite one.
Okay.
All right.
Frankie Angles, you're up first.
Okay, I got the famous rapper Bump It Up a Notch, The Weekday. And not so great. And then Dwayne The Rock of Diamonds Johnson.
Nice.
Nice ones. JP.
All right, I have Charles dancing at the ballroom. And iced tea with a dash of lemon.
Berman.
So I have two. I have country singer Shinola Twain. Then Golden Girl actress BMW Arthur.
I gotta be honest, those entries were a little better with that touch of thigh we got there.
Zara, save us.
Not doing it today. Okay, so I have Ryan Quant 1%. Also, Reese with her silver spoon in her mouth.
Ah. Nice.
Got that.
LJ.
I had Fendi Sinatra.
Holy shit.
That's it.
No second one after that.
There's nobody.
Nope.
Where's the beautiful pies?
Here's beautiful pies.
Oh Lord.
I have Sarah silver plated
Nice.
and Tyra make and bake.
Ooh.
Ehrlich.
I have two. I have Kevin Prosciutto and Cadillac Chase.
It's not a Chevy.
Abby Chase.
Tam.
I have solid silver sterling and 24 karat goldie hawn.
Nice.
Oh, Steph.
I have, sorry, I have Jeffrey Dam Fine Morgan. And Charles dances his way into your heart.
Never forget.
That's so
Adler.
much fun if you were completely ignoring what the prompt of the game was today. Those are great.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just using a made up person.
So I really don't want to waste this like LJ, but so good. Hopefully. So my two, Elvis pressed the shirts, jumpsuits, and even the drawers. And the other is Robin doesn't leech from the rich and the famous.
Rebecca.
I have Neil Diamond studied cock ring.
Nice woman.
Jesus.
And Gerard's butler.
Fancy Pants Steve and Val.
Got Gemma Stone and Billy Fake Eyelashes.
Greg Pot Pie. Oh, sweet.
This one's similar, but it's Neil Blue Diamond.
Nah.
And then instead of mouse, got Mickey Chinchilla.
Aranka.
I've got Robert Ape Jr. and Martin Luther Queen.
Wendy.
I'm gonna throw in for a few extra, and please tell me if you can hear me.
We got it.
We gotcha.
Wow, best audio ever.
Tyler the Curator. Elton Bidet. And instead of the Undertaker, the funeral director.
Nice.
Patrick.
This might have go over heads, but Christopher Walken's fancy sock. Steve might get it because it's a Kia thing.
Brad.
I'm you and I don't even get it.
And you never get it, so that's a whole different thing.
I got a Botox Burnham and peanut M&M.
All right, is there anybody else in the front row, audience members, that has entries they want to do on air? Wave at me. I don't see any hands, so these are the rest of them. So we have Jonathan S. Welcome back. Bill Gated Community.
I got to take that one off my list now.
Jonathan S. Jennifer Gray Poupon. Jack had Harrison Fordurs. Electric Outcast. Gorgeous George Clooney. The Grim Retails. Jewelry Roberts.
Nice.
Grim Retails. 420 Blackbirds baked in a pie. We have some new people here. I love it so much, I think. Giggle Pigs Tickle Blaster the Third has.
Wait, what?
What?
Beetle Pig Tickle
I just want to welcome to the YouTube chat Giggle Pigs Tickle Blaster the Third.
Oh, I love that the first two were taken.
Please, Giggle Pigs Tickle Master the Second was my father.
Giggle Pigs had Alfred Richcock. Cynthia Cresswell and Dior Dick. Cynthia also had Knee Class Cage. Oingo Boingo. Champagne Theron. Oingo Boingo. You guys copycatting each other. Oingo Boingo had Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf what?
Bovine?
Huh?
Bovine?
Bovine.
Is that something fancy?
How's it spelled?
B-O-V-I-N-E!
That's like a cow.
Cow!
What was the first
But isn't
part?
So it's supposed to be Shia LaBeouf, right? But it's Shia Le Bovine.
isn't LaBeouf French for the beef? I think that's true.
That makes it less fancy. Shia the Beef is less fancy.
It went so fancy it reset the scale and went to bovine.
Got it.
Patrick Oakley is like, hold my beer.
Got a loot there, Ben?
Tam Brown, Brie and Fruit Plate Larson.
That's really good.
Victoria Scattereggio, Gilded Radner.
Ah, nice.
Amina Soleil, Kristen Caviar.
Nice.
Then let's see what was left. Amina, CeeLo, Silhouette. Good. Anna Hood, Classy Nowlin.
Nice.
I think those are all of them, folks.
All right, man. I really liked Giggle Pigs. Alfred Richcock was funny. Jonathan S.'s Bill Gated Community. Wendy's Elton Bidet was very funny. Neil Diamond's cover, Diamond Covered Cock Ring from Rebecca was funny. Cadillac Chase from Ehrlich almost got it. Tire Making Bank from Anna. I gotta give it to, though, with Billy Fake Eyelashes from Stephen Val. I thought that was very funny. I like that one a lot. What was your favorite one, Dana?
Oh, I had a few favorites, and the eyelashes one was a favorite. And I also love BMW Arthur. My absolute favorite was Elton Bidet.
Nice. Tyler.
Loved it.
Hey, I liked Bill Gated Community as well because that was on my list of ones. So it's a good one. I also liked Reese Witherspoon with her silver spoon. But yeah, I'm also gonna have to go with Elton Bidet.
All right, nice job, Ben.
Loved Reese with her silver spoon. Neil Diamond studded cock ring. Alfred Richcock from Giggle Pigs. Gilded Radner, but I gotta give it to LJ Mutson stuff with Fendi Sinatra pie in the face.
Nice. Rach.
Am I the last one? Oh shit. So I really liked Iced Tea, which Reese Witherspoon in the mouth. Cadillac Chase almost had it, but my vote today goes to Giggle Pigs Tickle Blaster the Third, Alfred Richcock, which means the Alfred Bidet wins.
Elton Bidet, yes. Elton Bidet. Nice
Elton Bidet.
job. Nice job.
Who won? Who had that?
Who was that?
Whose winner was it?
With the bad internet.
Wendy Swerdlow.
Wendy, congratulations, girl.
You are the champion of SDSC, Wendy. Congrats.
prize.
Well done.
And the Night King
That's
game.
a pie of sorts. It's kind of like a virtual pie.
Yeah. Night King game.
The Night King game. You guys had some examples for a different one, didn't you?
You want to make a food fancy?
You're damn right we do.
Let's make a food fancy.
Yep. For example, Tyler, you got any examples for us?
Of a fancy food?
Fancy food.
I don't write jokes about desserts
How about an
anymore.
apple store pie? How about an apple store pie? That's fancy, right?
That is fancy.
Apple store's fancy.
Hamburger, because it's made of tiger meat.
There you go. They'll be better at it than we will.
Do you guys have game entries?
Yeah. So, Dana, do you have any game entries for today? Did you have
Oh,
any?
you had to come to me first, huh? Okay. Yeah, I think I might have got the game wrong because I did like neocubic zirconia. So I was supposed to make it fancier, right?
It'll work either way.
Wrong. How about Ariana Mochaccino Grande? Again, made it worse. Made it worse. That's the theme today. Those are, I think, my two, and I wouldn't count on me doing any better.
Tyler, what you got?
Oh, I got a bunch of these. I got Steve White Collar Jobs. I don't know. Got Benedict Cumberbun. Just like a nice.
Oh, that's good.
Eggs Benedict Cumberbatch.
Eggs Benedict Cumberbatch. There you go.
Got Jack Ruby's Abraham Lincoln Town Car. That's something. I got Jack Black Tie and Black Tie Burrell. Black Tie.
Nice.
Black Tie Burrell, though, now that I say it, sounds like a character from like a sketch show that I probably couldn't try to pull off. Nikola Tesla Model X. That's something. Peter Wine Cellars. I had that one. Then instead of Dane Cook, I made it Dane Michelin star chef. Felt like that did that a little bit. That's all I had.
Rach, you got any?
I don't have it.
Ben, bring us home.
All right, I got a bunch for y'all. I've got Whiskey Barrelson.
Nice.
Jennifer Bleached Aniston. That's
Hey, that's
fancy.
fancy. It's fancy.
Yeah, it
Gross
is.
or not, you got to admit it's fancy.
Thank you. We've got Martin Short Fork is for the salad. Santa Claus napkin. Jimmy
Here comes
Stewed
Santa Claus.
plum.
Here comes Santa Claus.
That's right. Jimmy Stewed plums. Oh, there's nothing fancier. We've got, instead of Warren Buffett, Warren sit-down meal. Instead of Madonna, we've got Slightly Peeved Donna. Wayne Politely Knock Johnson. We've got James Z.
That's his formal name.
That's right.
This is a fascinating insight into the things that Ben thinks are fancy.
We've got Helen de Je ne sais quoi. Instead of J-Lo, it's just Jennifer Lopez. Instead of Justin Bieber, it's anyone else.
What you mean, James Lowe?
Sean Finetooth Combs. Leonardo da Capri Sun repurposed in a kitschy way to make your pool party seem throwback. Celine Dion Cocaine. Instead of Tom Hanks, we got Tom Lamshanks. Instead of Harrison Ford, we got Harrison Mercedes. Instead of Vin Diesel, Vin fills up with 92 now. Instead of Mark Wahlberg, we've got doesn't Mark the Wahlberg. And finally, instead of Adele, we've got a Mac.
Very good.
Very good.
Mac, dude.
Damn it, Ben.
All right. It's time for the song. Here we go.
It's Lady Doodle time. It's Lady Doodle time. We're going down home to see Lady's drawings. Yeah.
All right. First up, I have Kevin Sorbet, the only anti-mask dessert.
That's so sweet.
Thank you. Sponsored by Hercules. Then I have Lamingtons.
Don't belong down there. Belong in
And
your
I
mouth.
have 3.1415926 inches. Then I
Powers
have
has to carry it to that number of pies just to make it impressive.
I'm definitely always rounding up. That's for sure.
Of course. Then I have inside Dana's brain.
Yeah. That's my doctor.
Then I have dickhead. And then I have the mirror. Someone say oh. Then I have the Are you guilty, Mr. Kool-Aid Man?
Oh yeah.
Although it's very hard to keep him in jail.
And then last but not least, Happy Pie Day! And that is it from me.
Nice.
LadyCorbin.com, at Lady Corbin. Find all of her things on all of her websites and Instagrams.
Come see me on tour with Steve starting Sunday.
All right, there you go. Starting steer. Very cool. And you got your book out too now, right? So plug your
Yeah,
book.
buy my book. There's no fucking way you're getting a pony on Amazon.
And I just booked Gabriel Rutledge to be on the show coming up in the next couple weeks. So
cool.
he'll be up here soon. So that's really cool. Awesome. Dana, what you got coming up? Where are you going to be?
Oh, I'm gonna be at Ventura Harbor Club this weekend. You can also catch me. I've been doing 2 roads in Studio City on Fridays with Jimmy Dore. I have a book too, but it's not digital. You gotta send away. DanaEagle.com, How to Be Depressed, a guide, and I have it in Turkish, German, and French also. So
very cool.
And Dana had a couple other game entries that were hilarious. Tom, convert the dollar to francs. And Matt LeBlanc check.
Nice. Very good.
Let us know when your book comes out in English, please. We'll be sure.
She just picked the 3 most depressed people and put it in their languages. I appreciate that. It works out. Nice demos. Tyler, what you got coming up, buddy?
I got shows coming up, and I can't pull the schedule up right now. My website was not working, so check out twitter.com/therealgucci to find out more about when those shows are happening, or my website tylergoo.ch if I remember to update it.
Thanks, buddy. We'll see you next
I'm
time.
I'm also going to try to update or do more episodes of my podcast, Crime and Punishment. I figure if I tell people, I'm going to be pressured into making more episodes.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, thanks, buddy. We'll see you next time. As for me, you can find me at Bowers Comedy always. We've got Origin Stories tomorrow at 5 p.m. With Ken Garr. Next week, we have Allie Goldberg is going to be on Origin Stories at 5 p.m. as well. And then at 8 p.m., I will be at the Federal in North Hollywood closing out that show. So come check that out, 8 o'clock tomorrow. Ben, what you got coming up?
Tyler, nothing like a vague promise to hold yourself almost accountable. So well done on that.
I mean, that's your whole brand, right, Ben? That's your whole brand.
That is my whole brand. I'm working on it.
This is on your business card.
Waiting for the doctors to come through.
Making vague promises to keep myself accountable. It's on
almost accountable. So that said, I've got a couple things I'll probably be at coming up. This Saturday, I'm headlining one night only at the Ventura Harbor. No, that's not true. At the Simi Valley JR's Comedy Cafe. I'm doing a whole hour. You can't see that in Southern California ever, so please get a ticket at my website, benglebe.com. This Saturday is Glebe Off the Top, Crowdwork and Improvised Madness at Nowhere. Should be a ton of fun. We had a great one last week. And this Sunday, I'm only doing 5 minutes because it's a big birthday show for Flappers, but you could come see me at Flappers this Sunday on a show with Jay Leno.
Cool, very cool.
Pretty fun.
Now, do you do your Leno in front of Leno? Like, is that your whole 5 minutes?
I've never done it, but I'm interested. I'm interested in doing that.
That'd be kind of fun.
He won't like it.
I was gonna say, I don't think he'll ever talk to you again, will he?
He would not like it.
I don't think Sunday makes any difference about that, Rachel. He's not gonna talk to me regardless.
Lecturing people about how they shouldn't use swear words in their stand-up. Not lecturing, but giving advice. He's like, you shouldn't use the word fuck in limits where you can perform. He wouldn't like it on this show. I'll invite him. We'll see what he says.
Oh, that'd be fun. Maybe we'll do the swear jar. We'll do the swear jar episode with Jay Leno. That'd be kind of fun.
Nice.
And was that a Stetson, by the way?
This?
Yeah.
It's official from Texas. It was given to me during the Oscar road trip many years ago. I don't know if it's actually a Stetson. It's Justin's authentic Western headwear.
His cologne is Stetson. His cologne is Stetson for sure.
Patrick, is yours Stetson?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. His fancy.
Fancy.
There, of course, Patrick's got a Stetson. All right. Well, anything to catch up on before we get the audience out here? Right?
Yeah, just want to plug our Patreon, www.patreon.com/SDSE.
Backslash. It's backslash, Rach. Backslash.
It's any of the slashes. And if you're in our VIP hang, you would know, have that inside joke that Ben Glebe hates people that say www. But
that's true.
That cat out of the bag. See what I did there?
Does Patrick have a live rabbit in his hat though? Or
the chicken. It's a chicken. It's not a rabbit. Tam sent a general. I lied, Ben. I had another piece of pie.
Nice.
All right, and I just want video front row. I just want to appreciate LJ.
Yep.
You're the real MVP this episode, buddy. So, God.
Tara wants to plug her butt real quick. Does she get a?
Video front row. Good to see you guys. We don't have Jodie Sweeten the next 2 weeks.
No, we do this week. We do this week.
We do this week. It's next week that she's having stuff.
Correct. She'll be gone for 1 or 2 weeks after that, but she'll be here this week.
Oh, okay, awesome. We do have Jodie Sweeten tomorrow. So good stuff.
All right. We'll see you guys
for Wednesday. I'm just trying to shut off front row cameras because it's been 314 episodes. We still don't know how to do that. Love you guys. Bye.
All right. Well, thanks so much for another great show. Thank you for the pizza. I appreciate that. That was good. I had a good time eating that. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yes, thank you all for being with us. And in all seriousness, I do always carry in the back of my hat a vintage lady in a tiny hand. So just to keep remember where I came from. So there's always that. And by the way, this is not a lie. It's fibbing, not cheese. Anyway, thank you guys for.
What's in the hat?